WWE and Netflix, I should say. WWE and Netflix, they came to a deal. Monday Night Raw, for the first time, is going to be available, or not just available. Primary source is going to be Netflix. Hey, beautiful people, real quick, man. Apparently, 76% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed. Now, I don't know if y'all don't got accounts or something, or what's going on, or y'all allergic to it, but hit that subscribe button. Also, like the video, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Do your boy a favor. Come on. Our streaming service. I don't know how that's going to work with Hulu for the longest time, for at least a decade. Whether, like, I believe 2 days after Monday Night Raw is aired, you can go to Hulu and catch the whole episode. I don't know how that's going to work with Netflix, and how, I don't know. But me personally, as somebody who refuses to buy cable, this is amazing to me. Cable is passe. It's time to move past it. I don't know how this is going to work within ratings, but I believe WWE, again, is changing the game. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they were the first one to have a streaming service. Now, everybody has a streaming service. Before there was Disney Plus, before there was ESPN Plus, before there was CNN Plus, HBO Max. Like, before it was all that, the first one was WWE Network, and people were looking at this like, bro, this is a crazy risk. This is like, I remember CM Punk was like, bro, how are we even getting paid from this? The pay-per-views went from $50 to now $9.99. Like, how are we getting paid from this? And it seemed to have worked out. They got the multi-billion-dollar deal from Peacock or NBC or however it worked. Then they're gonna change shit again, bro. Like, it's you have to imagine, like, people not buying cable no more. And I wonder how this is gonna work out with ratings and Nielsen and stuff like that. I'm sure they can get the stats from Netflix and how many people or how many users are watching Netflix. I know they do it with shows and movies on Netflix, but they locked in for the next 10 years. It's a $5 billion or $5 billion 10-year deal. Like, they locked in for at least the next decade. And I'm not sure of the specifics. I'm not sure if there's quotas to be met. I'm not sure if there's incentives or whatever, or how good they do or whatever. But I do know, one thing I do know, CM Punk better get a piece of this check, man. CM Punk better get a piece of this check, man, because when CM Punk came back, you got WBD who came back to the who came back to the table. So if you know anything about negotiations, the more leverage you have, the more people you got bidding, it gives you the more leverage. It gives you more, it can make you play the game more, no pun intended, but it can help out in negotiations and say, well, they're offering me this. How about you raise your deal here? You know what I'm saying? How about you give me this incentive? How about you give me that? And it was widely reported that when CM Punk came back to WWE and he went to Raw, at the very least, we know Warner Bros. Discovery went back to the negotiation table with WWE. Now, I'm not sure how long this deal has been done or whatever, but as somebody who refuses to buy cable and keep getting these free trials from YouTube TV, sorry, I gotta admit it. I be getting these free trials, and I know y'all done watching wrestling. If you know, you know. So, I'm super happy about this. Fortunately, we do have to wait another year. Now, the weird thing about this is there will be a small gap. I believe they leave the USA. Raw leaves the USA Network because SmackDown just will be going to the USA Network. So the WWE isn't necessarily done with the USA Network, but there is a gap in between the time that WWE will be going to Netflix and when they leave USA Network. So I don't know who's necessarily going to air them. I would best case scenario, they just jump to Netflix a little earlier. Hopefully they do it before next Monday. Like, I would love to just be able to go to Netflix and just watch wrestling. But I guess it is a little unfortunate because you're basically paying $18 or however many dollars a month to just watch Monday Night Raw. If you don't watch Netflix already, like me, I believe I just canceled my subscription because there's only one show on there that I primarily watch, and they only got seasons every year or once a year. So why am I paying $18 every month when I only care about Netflix one month out of the year? So that does kind of suck, but at the same time, I'm not paying $80 in cable to watch it. So eh, win-win. It's a catch-22, not a win-win. But I'm super happy about this. I hate cable. Fuck cable. You know, I'm interested to see how this affects AEW. I'm interested to see how this affects the next time SmackDown is up for TV deals or whatever, and I'm interested to see how this affect media in general and TV and cable. I know they were like DirecTV was just hoping this didn't happen, but Netflix coming in and changing the game. They got video games and stuff now. Like it's all crazy. I'm happy. I'm happy to see it moving forward.